There we go.
All right, we're at another executive meeting. Yay! Let's go get some stuff done. Look at my prime minister shirt. All right. Hello, Senator Bree. How are you?
A little tired.
Yeah, and we all. Alrighty. I'm doing a lot of stuff on the computer. I should have gotten all this done earlier, but as soon as I had such a good mood today, I didn't feel like doing it. So that's how good of a mood I was in. I just want to get home, lay back, play a couple games, and then get ready to do this meeting. So that, and I've been listening to Governor Bashir almost majority of the time while I was playing the game. Because I've already caught up with all my libertarian channels. So now I got nothing else to watch that's libertarian. So I just ended up watching Governor Bashir. So all right, let's see. Well, it looks like the money going towards the island has increased a little bit. I'm happy for our taxpayer. Let's see. Yep, the income tax revenue has increased a little bit. It went from 0.4, I believe that was it. Yeah, 0.4 to 1.2%. which is a total of $24.85. So that's the total amount of money that's going towards the island. Well, yeah, and that's also going towards the treasury too, but it's being directed to go towards the island. I'm gonna turn my media off too because I know how my phone is when I use this app. All right. Well, our treasury increased a little bit. We're now at $2,148.09. Yay!
Nice.
And that
sooner or later we'll get there.
Hold on. That should be including your. That should be including your thing. I'm pretty sure I added it. Did I add it? I don't remember. I honestly do not remember. I'm pretty positive that I added the taxes with it. I'm pretty sure I did.
No, you can always look at that just to make double sure.
Well, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if I've written it down on this graph, then I most likely wrote it on this graph too. So I'm pretty sure I added it. Then again, I can always recount every single dollar and coin over and over again until I make sure the math is right. Which I'll probably do anyway. Alrighty, well, that's enough about the treasury today. We're making money, so that's good. We got more signatures. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay, we reached just about 20 signatures because I heard someone else got a extra signature on their paper, so we're about over 20 signatures.
Nice.
Yeah, and our goal is to get 200,000, so we're getting there. Yep, 200,000 is our goal.
Okay.
Now, we can get. I want to concentrate the petition drive in the new county areas that we got on our provisional map now. That's also what I'm working on. I'm now trying to turn that into our main map now. So now I'm trying to like color it and do the population things now. Yeah, basically do what I did on the other map to this map. So that means I'm going to go ahead and delete all the beautiful colors. I never liked them anyway. That's just to help divide which county is which. I never really liked the colors. So, alrighty, there we go. Yeah, everyone is aware where they live now. So, all right, how do I do this? I'm trying to figure this out. I've already been forgotten. I can't log in Hold on, I'll just do different shades of green, I guess. Like 3 different shades of green, then go up to a yellow, then to a orange, then to a red, and then to a purple. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I know we're a little quiet. I'm just trying to look into something real quick. Oh, well, I guess I can announce what our unemployment rate looks like because I made that graph anyway. Even though the only jobs we got is government jobs, unfortunately.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess you can say we have. Okay, well, look, this is what I consider this. Okay, we have no private industry. However, we have self-employed people, including you, because you're the host of the Nick Delta broadcast and plan on making money on it. So you're technically self-employed.
Yeah.
And then there's state-owned industry, job vacancies, all that stuff. So, but we made so many government positions that that our population can't work with. So that's why I have to give you all multiple roles because
Yeah.
you're just have to get over it. You're just gonna have to get over it and work with it. That's all you can do. All right, since you're struggling with something, you wanted to talk to me about the Department of Communications on how it should function. So, for the sake of this, I'm just going to go ahead and call you Secretary of Communications. So, Miss Secretary, what is your issue about the Department of Communications? How do you think it
Well,
should?
basically, I've never been in charge of communication before, so I wouldn't know exactly how it runs.
Well, of course you have. You're a YouTuber. That's a form of communication. Aha. Yeah, see what I did there?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It is technically. There we go.
So basically, I've been doing what I've already been doing.
Okay. With you being secretary, you can set the playing field and the rules for it, but it has to be approved by the unit. It has to be approved by me first because I'm your boss, and then it's got to go through the unicameral for approval because we don't know if the people will like those rules or not. Like, say you want to put a jurisdiction on a specific thing, and the people think that it might be tyrannical or something, or maybe it's overreaching or something like that.
Mhm.
Then the unicameral will have to look into that to see if it is or not. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it has to be basically proposed as a bill. So, and of course, with you being a legislator, also, me and you can make that bill. It'll actually make more sense this way because it has to go through me first. So, obviously, if I agree with it, it's a House Joint Resolution. So, I want you to take the time to don't make bills yet. Just make a list of things like, all right, here's the plan. Here's how the Department of Communications will work. This is how it will function. This is how many positions we'll have, like employees or something. And then you can decide how you run the department, and then you can decide how some of this stuff works. Like, hold on, I got my executive orders right here that we're supposed to revise today. That's number 2 here. No, that's number 1. This is number 2. Let's see. My executive order said, let's see. Obviously, you're under the jurisdiction of me, and you're under the observation of the supremacy branch. So that means the court of ministers will be watching you. The prime minister is the head of the department, obviously. And only the prime minister can appoint the minister of the department. Oh, okay, well, you're supposed to be called minister, so okay, you're a minister then. Minister of the department. There's a big difference. I know we have ministers in the supremacy branch, but that's what I put on here. So maybe that's something we'll change in the future. If we have to rescind this just to change a word, it's like, why? Let's see. The department will be in charge of placing government run and government contracted, which is Nick's Delta Broadcast, news stations into its jurisdiction, and it will be a place. Oh, there's a typo there. It will be a place for private news channels to do press releases. So you have to figure out when, how, and where is a good place to do press releases, because I do plan on getting other presses from like other nations and obviously local news and shit to do like press releases for me or you or whoever the politician they're going to talk to. Yeah, and you're basically going to be in charge of the government contracted news stations. So you'll be like the first observer of the contract between Next Delta Broadcast and you. So.
And I'm basically the only one that's running it anyway.
Yeah, which is no offense to you, but it's kind of unfortunate because it's like I wish we had more people so we don't have to like have the same people running multiple positions.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I have to combine everything now. Like I'm gonna have that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. That'll probably be my next executive order, since most of my stuff were made through executive order. Because my executive orders are supposed to be temporary. I didn't see a rule in the Constitution that says my executive orders has to be temporary. I'll have to look, because I don't think there is. If there isn't, then that's a typo, because I meant to do something like that. Hold on, where's the Constitution go? Where the hell? Hold on a minute. There it is. Wouldn't pop up for me for some reason. Okay, executive, here we go. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about my executive orders being limited. I think I'm just doing it voluntarily, which is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, well, that's noted. Let me see if I can. Now let's look at the laws itself. It'll let me. NRS Chapter 2. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's. Yeah, there really isn't anything. Here you go, Bree. This is something you could do. You can help me out. Watch citizens on who's not. That sounds bad. Watching citizens. Well, you're obviously not going to really watch the citizens, but in the chat rooms and such, watch who's communicating and watch who's not communicating. Well, and just to look for who's actually talking. I don't care what they talk about. It's just who's actually talking. So I guess just worry about that. You could make a graph of sorts, or maybe write down like the citizen names or something, and then write down like, strike them or something on who hasn't communicated. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So I'm going to put you in charge of that. That should be a communication thing, because that communication, not just the word, not because the word is there, because it does involve verbal or not really verbal, but it involves verbal and texting and all that stuff, that kind of communication. So I'll put you in charge of that. But no, I think for the sake of our current situation, I'm going to have to make another executive order. I don't know if I will do it. I want to be patient. I don't know if I should do it this year or should I wait for next year to do it. Because the executive order is, Bree, is that I might merge everything into a single department or two. I might do that. I might merge it. So that obviously, I mean, you'll still have a role in there somewhere, but I might have to merge it because of our population shortage. And because of it being an executive order, I can handle the part of getting rid of it and whatever. And obviously, with it being executive order, I give people the opportunity to tell me if this should be still a thing or not. And if the people don't approve of it, then I have to consider getting rid of it.
Mhm.
And if I'm not fast enough to get rid of it for the people, the unicameral can remove it for me. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to have to merge everything into a single department. I actually know a perfect name for it. It's sweet and simple. It's sweet and simple. So I'll probably think about it tonight while we're working on this. Where was I? Oh yeah, unemployment rate. So we still have a crap ton of job vacancies. Let's see, where is it at now? For some reason, it says, oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, so I threw a lot of roles at you, myself a little bit, Her Majesty, Senator Ross, and Secretary Ivar. Or really, it should be Minister Ivar, but I don't know. I have to read the executive order because now I forgot if I called him minister or I called him secretary. So maybe in my executive order, that could be something to fix. Man, I feel bad though. I don't want to get rid of this executive order just to fix a typo though. But hey, it's whatever. Well, it's my executive order, so I guess I'll call you secretary. It's easier that way anyway because we already have a position called a minister anyway. And the title senator might not last long either, so that might change in the future as well since we're working on the Nebraska bill. So, but anyway, back to this. So our unemployment is 3 people. So in Nix, there's 3 unemployed. And now let me be specific because viewers are gonna watch this recording and be like, "Wait, hold on, there's 3 people unemployed." No, this is Nix only. So these are people that have Nix jobs. Obviously, you'll have jobs outside of Nix. I mean, I work for UPS. You work for 5 Star. Everybody else works wherever. But in the Kingdom of Nix, there's 3 people unemployed out of 14. So that's obviously with a small population. That's a very good record. So there's oh right, so job vacancies, like I was trying to say before. So with all the roles I threw at y'all that I basically forced you all to have because I told you I would, there's now only 28 jobs left, which are still too many for our population. So I might have to merge everything into one thing to get things rolling. I mean, there'll probably still be that many jobs, but there probably won't be as many departments. So like if I do this, y'all will be in one department, one whole department. And then and then something like that. There'll be a lot less jobs. There'll be a lot less jobs in that department than there is right now. So if I do that, it'll be you, Ross, and Ivar working together in that department. And then you 3. Now, of course, that also means I got to figure out who's going to be in charge of the whole department. So that's another thing too.
Just a recap, which department would that be exactly?
Oh, I don't know. I literally just thought this up now because of how many jobs we have and our population is too low to fill them and we don't have citizens that are interested in joining the government. So we have 3 people. So look at this. We have 8 people in total, 8 out of 14 employed in the government. We have 8 people in the government. We have 3 people that are self-employed. So technically you, it is including you. So the math might be a little wonky there, but it is you.
No.
But you technically have 2 jobs in Nix. There's no one employed in the state-owned industry. The state-owned industries, we are creating 2 of them. I hate to say it. I don't. This is the only word I can think of. But we need a person that prints money. I know it sounds bad, but we need a person that prints money with specific paper that we assign to that industry. And they have to do everything. They got to put everything on the list to make that one paper. So, and then of course the metal foundry industry, so metal smelting. So, I hope I can actually make like a small factory or something with like, I don't know, 5 furnaces, and then people will start going there and make metal and get paid doing it. So, and we don't have any private companies in Nix, so no one in that. So, yeah. There
I'm
should be
sure
a
everything will fall into place as soon as we get our islands, and that's something we're already working on. So
Yes, and that's where your tax money is going to. So just yours specifically. Everything else is kind of going wherever it's going right now, but your tax money specifically is going towards the island. So we know
Yes,
how much
I want
money.
to see that dream become a reality.
Yeah. So, I mean, at least we're getting donations. That helps too. And I'm trying to make a budget proposal to figure out what to get and what not. Because I recently just bought sand for the furnace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just recently bought sand for the furnace, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. So now I need 2 more materials for the furnace, and I'll be done. I need to get a drill battery though, so that's another thing. So with all 3 of those materials, I need like over $200, but I can afford it. I probably won't do it this week, but I can afford it because I got to do something on my ledger this week.
Mhm.
Well, hold on. Let's see. If I do that tomorrow and then order it tomorrow, that's over $500. Ouch. Nah, maybe I shouldn't do that. Well, that depends if I spend money.
Spend money to make money.
That's not how it's supposed to work, though. No. What is it? October 20th? Okay. Next month will be coming up here soon. So that means next week is the last week of the month. So I'm pretty sure it is, or is it 2 more weeks?
It is the 20th.
No, it's not that. No, next week. Hold on, today's Thursday. So that means next Thursday should be the 27th. The next Thursday will be November 4th. Okay.
31st is Monday, the week after.
So in 2 weeks, the month will be over because when November comes, that's when all my bills start taking money out of my wallet. So I gotta be wary of that. So I still got 2 weeks of paychecks to work with on doing that. So maybe I will wait till next week. No, I didn't make it a priority. Maybe tomorrow I should order the stuff from Home Depot. And then
Maybe not do it online because then you're gonna have to worry about tax and delivery. And sometimes that costs more than the order itself.
This is America. We're taxed everywhere. So what difference does it make? But yeah, so it is a priority that I made. So maybe tomorrow I'll go ahead and just order from Home Depot, wait for the next paycheck, and then donate some money into both my savings and then Nix. So all right. So this is okay. So on the pie graph. Now remember, there's only 14 adults. Okay. Or 14 citizens really. Well, 14 adults. So this percentage number is gonna blow everyone's mind a little bit, okay? So okay, because you got to remember this: 3 out of 14 people is actually a big number in a percentage. So our unemployment rate It's going to blow your mind. Our unemployment rate is 21.4%. That's not good. That's not a good percentage number to have anyway. Now, if it was a major population, that's a problem. But in a small population like that, that's not really a, like, it sounds like a big number, but it's not really a big number.
Especially if some of those people are minors.
Well, no, minors are not included in this graph. Yeah, minors are not included in the graph. It's just adults.
Then that's a different story.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Would
I
it
don't
make sense if
I
they
don't
were
I don't include I don't include minors into the graphs. Besides, the minors are too young to get a job anyway. All
Mhm.
5 of them are. So, and 3 of them belong to the royal family. So, yeah. We had but get this, 57.1%, which is 8 people, are
Mhm.
employed in the government. So about over half the nation is employed in the government. So, because it is technically the only job right now. Let's see what else is there. So, viewers, don't freak out over that percentage. I know it sounds like a big number, but it really isn't. There's only 3 unemployed people in Nix. So, let's see. In 3 hours exactly, House Bill 19 will be decided if it's going to be amended to the Constitution or not. We'll see what happens. Because I don't think it will. It doesn't look good. There's not enough votes. Which reminds me, Senator Bree. I never thought about this. Even though I should, and now I'm understanding why I should do that. Should we have voter registration?
I would have to say yes. So that way, whoever voted is on the registry, and we'll be able to tell actually who voted, and we'll be able to look them up in the records.
Yes, and then when it comes to pollings of any kind, you're a registered voter. So, like, say for example, half the nation, 7 people registered to vote, but the other 7 did not. Only that 7 that are registered to vote can vote in every single poll. Well, nationwide poll anyway. But yeah.
Mhm.
So the local, federal, county polls are a little bit different. Because I'm pretty sure we made a law. Was it either a law or an executive order that says they can do that? I don't know which one it is. It's one or the other. That says, like, what is it? Yeah, no, if you're inactive, you can't vote in national polls, but you can still vote in your local, federal, county polls if you're inactive. Because we don't revoke your citizenship. However, we made it where you signed a citizenship application. Now you actually have to be active for at least 2 years or go to trial over it. So, yeah. So a little bit of mandated.
It would verify these records.
It's limited. So,
that would be an issue.
And we had people sign it, so there's obviously people dedicated enough to do it, but will they do it is the question. So,
I'm leaning on towards the no, not really.
Well, then I guess we better start getting on them.
Right?
Yep.
I already have a few in mind that might be on the search, but I have to go back into it to look.
Let's see. So yes, yes. So taxes are good. Our donations are good. Our treasury's great. I was actually asked. I had a concern earlier at work. Someone asked me if I had minors in there. I was like, oh yes, yes. I mean, I didn't give him this answer, but I should have gave him this answer instead. If you are a parent and you have kids, you can literally, with your words, say your kids are now a citizen also. Therefore, it goes along with the population, but they'll be in the total population as well, but they'll be in the minors Like they'll have their own little section in the separation of the population to know who's an adult and who's a minor. So, like, I'll probably put that graph in the census page as well, so people will know how many minors there are and how many adults there are. So I could probably just go ahead and say right now, 73.7%, which is a number of 14, are adults, and then 26.3%, which is 5, are minors. So all 5 minors are too young to do anything. So, and yes, their parents obviously consented of them being citizens, especially when 3 of them are our royal princes.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I cannot wait till they grow up and act like the Prince of Egypt. That would be funny. Not gonna lie. No, I can see it now. Me and Her Majesty were thinking about it. It's great. It's hilarious.
Honestly, I'm ready to see her in the crown. That's what I'm actually looking forward to.
We are still working on that. I just gave her that crown that we originally wanted. Whatever website it was on, that website's gone. So yeah, that website's gone. So we can't get that crown anymore. So I told her, here's a whole army of crowns that you can get it from Amazon. Pick one so I can get it for you. So we're working on that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, what sucks is she's a woman, and all the crowns she says are good, so she doesn't know which one to pick. So now I have to wait about a
Maybe
few.
I could help
Now,
her with that decision. We're both
please
women.
go for it.
Both have ideas.
Go for it because she's gonna take about a few years to decide on that.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
So our total population as of October is 19. We are going to get a new citizen soon. We are going to get a new citizen.
That's awesome.
Yes, there's a coworker that literally said, "So you want to be a supporter or a citizen? I'll take either or." It's like, I need more citizens. Like, yeah, I'll be one. Bet. So now we'll see. We'll see what happens when I show him the citizenship application. Like, the application shouldn't be intimidating, but see, if you're a citizen,
it's more official.
You got well, not only official, but you got to be dedicated. Like, are you going to be dedicated enough to actually become a citizen? That's the true question. Because when you're a citizen, you are part of the movement. Okay, being a citizen is like being a member. That
like your name is
going to be a member in our case.
History.
Yeah, citizen is the same thing as being a member of something. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
In our case, it's membership. That's basically what it is. I just call it a citizenship application. So, and obviously once we start getting an island and all that stuff, that's when applications are probably going to start changing anyway. So
I'm honestly really excited for that one. That's going to be, oh my gosh, that's going to be one big trip.
Yep.
Yes, I'm going to be there when it happens. I'm going to be recording the entire event.
Awesome. Let's see. I've already explained about the currency stuff in my previous videos. So I ain't going to explain it. Let's see. Did I do this at all? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. So I guess I'll go ahead and say, let's see, since we got the new map and whatnot, the population's shifted a lot. So now Talbot Federal County is now has the highest number of people in the entire nation with 26.3%, which is only 5. Federal County 9 has 2 people. Lavender Federal County has 3 people. Iroquois Federal County has 2 people. Floyd Federal County has 2 people. Ballou Federal County has also 2 people. Linden Federal County has 1 person. Montega Federal County has 1 person, and Harper Federal County has 1 person.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I wish we had a lot more people so the percentage numbers would actually be a little cool looking and accurate.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
I know we're going to be busy as soon as I.
Well, after what I saw at work, what I saw at work today, I am a lot more confident than I am before. So I'm a little happy.
You should. We're still working on it. We're getting there.
I know. And I did make my priority to make the furnace. So yeah, tomorrow I'm just gonna order from Home Depot. Deposit my check and just buy stuff from Home Depot. Wait till it gets here, and then figure out a time and figure out somewhere. It doesn't have to be in Lavender Federal County, but
Mhm.
I just gotta figure out somewhere to find a spot to make the furnace because it is a fire hazard. So I gotta find a specific spot for it because it
Yeah.
will be a fire hazard if I use it, like at all. If I use it at all, it's a fire hazard.
Well,
So
obviously, it's a furnace, so there's going to be some conditions to having that.
yeah, because like that thing that thing can hold 2,000 degrees of heat, which melts copper. So yeah, let's not. So
Maybe do your
that's why I get
research
all the
before you
anti-fire
turn
stuff,
it on, so that way you know what you're doing.
right? Because here's the thing though, like I can't spill any of this is liquid metal. So the liquid metal thing's a little different. But see if I spill liquid metal on asphalt or concrete,
Mhm.
it'll actually make the ground pop and will shoot gravel like bullets. So you don't want that because that can hurt. So yeah. It'll
In
be
my mind,
okay
I'm
in
picturing
sand.
that like a
It'll be
geyser.
okay in sand. So if I had like a sandbox or something, that could be something I could work on. If it's on a sandbox, that's something I could work on because it'll just go right through the sand and end up crystallizing it on accident. So, but it'll still be there.
Ideas.
No, sand's not crystal, it's glass. It's glass when heated. So it's
That's
all
what
it
I'm
is.
saying. Like that could give us ideas on
Yeah,
design.
do you know how hard it is to actually make a lot of glass out of sand? Quite a
I
bit.
can imagine it's kind of difficult to
Yeah,
make.
I ain't gonna do all that. Okay, you find me 100 people that would like to do that, I will let them do it. Okay, so
That probably won't be until like further down the line, like way down the line, probably when we're getting ready to start building.
yep. Let's see.
If I know of some of the places we have in mind might need actual glass that we'll have to make by hand.
Well,
Especially if we
at
want it to
least
look
our
a
yearly
specific
growth
way.
is looking a little better.
Yeah. Especially if we want the look, have the building look a certain way.
Yeah. Well, at least our yearly growth is a little better. I mean, we decreased since last year, but we're increasing this year. So
Yeah.
I wish we had 60 people again, but if only they were actually dedicated. So
Right? I mean, we need more of that.
yeah. Well, most of those 60 people didn't even know they were citizens, and that was a flaw there.
Yeah,
Because
that's
that was back when if you were a citizen, all of your family members, without having to sign the application, are automatically citizens. You see the flaw in that?
yeah.
So, yeah.
And they don't know if they would.
I copied from the Republic of Ireland. So that's where I got that from. Which
Ah,
is a good idea, but it's only a good idea if people actually know they're citizens. So
true.
so maybe that's something I could do. Maybe that's something I could do. Make a passport. Because probably as close as a citizenship you're ever going to get is having a passport of sorts or something like that. Um, Either a passport or
Right.
some kind of ID or something.
Talk to some of my family members, see if they would be interested in becoming citizens. But I don't know if they want a government position though.
Yeah, well, it's fine. I'll take another voter any day. So
Right.
either that or they could start a small business for Nix that adopts the Nix currency. So that's why it's a
Honestly, one person I have in mind might be a whole lot more willing. I think it might be my older siblings. Maybe they're more mature, so they'll be able to understand it more.
that reminds me. One of our citizens who is no longer a public official, so I'm not going to say his name. One of our citizens said that there was a person that talked to him that says interested in helping the cause. I don't know in which way, either being a citizen or a supporter. But I haven't heard from him about that. I talked to him recently, and he said he'll ask. He'll ask if that person's ever contacted me or you at all. So
Yeah.
far, I haven't heard from anything. So
Honestly, I haven't heard anything either. If they were to use my number, I would have answered, maybe if
yeah,
they left a message.
Yeah. Let's see. That's another thing I need to look at. Well, actually, that's right. Giving suggestions and communication. Okay, those two parts I'm gonna put on you. That's your role. You gotta watch the chat rooms
Mhm.
and see which
I've
citizens are
already
actually.
got it written down on my notebook, so that
Well,
way.
after this well, not really after this meeting, but after today's meeting, um, go through the chat of the entire month of October, just October,
Isn't
and
it
see
funny
who.
that
see-
I had that labeled?
Oh, nice. Uh,
Yeah, I
nice.
basically had that labeled for like this month so far.
So just the month of October, and look to see who's talking.
Mhm.
Okay, only for the month of October. I already got September written down because we had a new citizenship application. So with the new citizenship applications we have now we're rolling. Now we're starting to see. All right, you say
Mhm.
you signed this application. Let's see if you're gonna commit to
Right.
that. So I'm gonna put you in charge of that.
Mhm.
So just scroll up the chats and whatever, including the phone number one, including that one. And see who's been talking other than me and you. And the queen talks too, so she's active. Because the queen's been trying to help us out too. She has. She's the one that yells at people. Hell, we're the ones that's saying, "Look, guys, come on, you gotta be like this." The queen's like, "Will you all talk for once?" It's like, yeah, she'll yell.
Yeah.
Maybe she should do a verbal one next time. So yeah, concentrate on that, and then when the month of October is over, when it's over, which is November 1st, report to me how many people did not talk. Give me a number. I don't care who it is. Just give me a number.
Mhm.
Okay. And give me that number so I can put it in the graph. Because as of September, we have 13 active citizens and 0 inactive citizens because obviously the new citizenship applications came out and we had 13 people. So, yeah.
Yeah, you broke out there a
Oh.
little bit.
Oh. What did you not hear?
Basically after a report at the end of the month.
Yeah, so I said in September, we have 13 active citizens and 0 inactive citizens because of the new applications and such and such. So I gave everyone a slip of being active. And
Mhm.
whoever obviously did not do the application, they were all removed from the next
Right.
movement. So, I told them that would happen, and it happened. So I stick to my word on that. So
Yeah, we people at the next believe that following through things gets stuff done.
well, look, because I started this graph in March. Okay, and from March to August, which is like what, 5 months? For 5 months, we have 9 inactive citizens. 9. But we had 12 active citizens from March to August. So we had a lot more active citizens, but that's a good chunk of inactive citizens.
Mhm.
And all 9 got, not all 9. Some of them actually did not get removed. Because I finally got their attention and they finally said, "Yeah, I want to be in." So don't kick me out. So that's basically what happened. So yeah, and then we increased by 1. So out of that 9 inactive people, only 1 became active again. The other 8 were removed. So,
Mhm.
yep. And these are adults. I gotta let the viewers know that because I was asked that question today, because I did tell him that 14 adults and 5 minors, but he was a little bit concerned about the minors part because he's probably thinking of teenagers or something. I'm like, no.
Mhm.
Sorry, you want to be a citizen, you got to be 18. So,
Yes, especially if you want to be an active citizen.
yeah.
You got to be able to legally.
Yeah, well, that's another thing too. Yeah, because okay, you want to be a citizen? Are you going to be active? because that's what the application is going to ask for.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So we definitely need people that are dedicated and ready to do stuff.
Yep. I'm getting all my executive stuff out. And my grandmother is now home. Whoop-de-doo. See if I can get all my executive stuff out here. She's probably going to yell for me in a second, letting me know that she's home. Not that I really care, but yeah. I can't wait to get my own house.
How do you think I feel?
Okay, this is NRS2 activity. So is that yeah, okay, that's the active stuff, okay. Executive order to okay, so the second executive order is the property one. Okay. So is this the oh, this is the ownership checkup. Okay. So what month is it on right now? Okay, it's in September. Okay, so I need to update this. Told you. Okay. I knew exactly that would happen. How many people we got? 14, right? Okay. How many actually owns a home? 1, 2, 3. Is it 3? I think it's 3. 4. Technically 5. Okay, so we have 5 homeowners. Yep, we got 5 homeowners. So if that's 5, that means we got 9 renters. And obviously 0 homeless. So, all right, let's take a look at that. Yep, that looks like a beautiful graph. Yeah, we have obviously a lot more renters than we do homeowners, which means a lot more, which means a lot less land for us. Let's see, renter 9, homeowner is 5 now. Oh, that reminds me. We got a new citizen. Like she's already done the stuff and whatever. I forgot that she was a homeowner. I need to include her land to the land claim. Yeah, I need to do that. So let's see, minus the minors.
I have a question for you.
64.3% are renters, 35.7% are homeowners. Yeah, what?
So for all the executives that are supposed to be in this meeting, does anybody have excused absences? Like, did they tell us that they're not going to show up at all? Or
No.
whatever.
No, of course not.
Okay, good.
But you forget. I can't fire them.
No.
Actually, I can't fire a senator. I can't fire a senator, but I can fire you if you're a secretary, a clerk, or anything like that. I can't fire you.
I haven't given you a reason to.
Yeah, right.
I was just wondering about that because I'm thinking in my head right now, and so far, everyone in the executive chamber are not doing their jobs, and they're not being active.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. I'm still jealous. I'm still jealous at the Commonwealth of Dracul because they have a lot more citizens than we do. I think they're at 200. I think they're still in the 200 area. And yeah, I know. And yeah, I know. And they're the same age as us. Think about that for a minute. And they're about to install a install a prince next month. Since they're a constitutional monarchy now. So yeah, their prince is about to get installed soon. So
Can we be there for that event? Unless
Okay.
we're not allies. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, we're allies. Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to become trade partners. That's even better. But
If
we
we
have
showed
to
up
have
to the event.
something. We have to have something if we're going to trade. I've already told him what we might and might not have. And he's good with it, but he's got to talk to not the president, the chancellor. He's got to talk to the chancellor now.
Ooh,
So that's his title now, yeah.
that's catchy, actually.
Yeah,
It sounds so much better.
Yeah, so it's Chancellor Luke, not President Luke anymore. So,
That's better than mayor or president.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when it comes to monarchy, you get the fancy titles. So, I guess to get it over with, I just got done updating my graphs for that. I need to put them all on the website. I haven't done it yet. I really need to do that. Well, I do have the ability to edit the website on my phone, but I'm not comfortable doing it on my phone. But we'll see what happens. Because at least I got all the pictures on my phone to actually put them on. All right, well, let's go ahead and get these executive orders talked about, and then figure out if there's like any changes at all that we need. Did you write down what I said about you doing something to the Department of Communications?
Not yet. I've been all over the place.
Well, write down your notes. Figure out how can the Department of Communications function.
All right. Start it
That
off.
means you got to figure this out, and I have to approve of it. So, and then if I approve of it, then we could bring it up to our legislature and see if they're okay with it. Because the reason why is because the department's functions will be going into the Nix revised statutes. So that's where it'll be going.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to glue my gavel. I need to super glue my gavel. I'll probably just bring it to the palace tomorrow and get it glued because she's got super glue. All right, so my graphs are updated. I'm gonna put them on the website later. I mean, I could probably do it now, but I can't at the moment. All right, so let's talk about this. So it said the second one is the territory claim. So that means the Department of Communications is the first one. All right. All right. First executive order. Executive order from the Prime Minister of the Queen of Nix regarding the creation of the Department of Communications in the executive branch of government. So I've already read this to you earlier, so you already know what it basically is. Do you think there's any problems with this executive order?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, because all it is just establishing the creation of your department. So, yeah. But if you got nothing, then now I'll put it up as a poll, an opinion poll, and see if people approve of it or not. And then we wait to see if. Then we wait. I don't know, about a week or two, I think. I mean, it's a polling, so we don't have to really wait that long. So maybe a week or two, and then when the polling's over, because I think we're supposed to revise this every month. I think. Hold on, because it is every 30 days.
Well, I just made the first suggestion for the communication department that you've already suggested, but I've kind of added on to it a little bit.
Oh, I need to get the third one out too. We're working on the third one also.
Basically, what I put down for here is report any officials for any and all unexcused absences from executives and unicamera meetings. Basically, who doesn't let us know that's not going to be there ahead of time for the meetings will get reported to Her Majesty and you. Obviously, you're going to be there, but Her Majesty more than likely won't be there. So she won't know who showed up. And if we're on top of this, we'd be able to get more stuff done and be able to see who votes what, who was on the record of who was there on the meetings.
I gotcha. Obviously, I'll most likely be in the unicameral meeting.
I'll be in all of them because I'll be in charge of recording.
This is June also. Hold on, wait. Hold on. This is June. This is also June.
So we'll basically be able to tell who's been there.
Hold on, what am I looking for? June 20th? Is that the one I'm looking for? This is June 30th. This is June 22nd. Here's the Foreign Affairs Chamber. Is it this one? Okay, which one's after February? Which one's after February? It's June. June what? This is June 22nd. That one's June 30th. Okay, so this is this one. This is the third executive order. Okay. All right. Yeah, we need to revise this one too. All right, so I'll move on to the second one. All right, second executive order. Executive order from the Prime Minister of the Queen of Nix regarding the creation. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's not the one. Where'd it go? I just had it in my hand. Here it is. Is it? No. There it is. I didn't think I was going to get them all confused. They really don't look that much the same. All right. Executive order from the Prime Minister of the Queen of Nix regarding the declaration of private property to be claimed territories of Nix. The first part of the executive order says, the executive order is hereby enacted by me, the Prime Minister, Austin Elsler of the Queen of Nix. This executive order hereby declares that all privately owned land by citizens / members of the Queen of Nix shall be declared as territory of the Queen of Nix and shall be under its jurisdiction in regards to services requested by citizens members. Part 2. This executive order also includes all land owned by the government of the Queen of Nix to be included as part of the claimed territory. There will be a mandated monthly check on land or house ownership by the executive branch to calculate how much land the Queen of Nix people and government owns and has under its jurisdiction that will begin on February 20th, 2022. Part 3. This executive order does not include the provision of services the Nixie government can, could, or is able to provide to all the privately owned land of the people due to lack of resources and funding to provide such services to the people. This executive order shall be revised after 30 days of being enacted and thereafter by the executive branch of government after talking to the constituents about how they feel about this executive order. All right, so what do you think, Senator?
Seems pretty self-explanatory.
Yep, like how I calculated like the home ownership and stuff on the population, that's basically it.
Mm.
And when I check that, that also shows us how much land claim we have. So I got to work on that graph too, because that graph's going to shift as well. So, because I'm probably going to add those graphs into the they're going to be pie graphs, but I'm also going to add that into the website to show how much land we actually claim in each federal county. Since now a lot of federal counties are a lot smaller now, but there's still a lot of land. But there's still a lot of land. So obviously when you look at a pie graph, it's going to go whoop. Like it's going to be all one color because we own such little land. All right. So you got no problems with it?
No, not really.
All right. I'll put these two on a poll to see if people still approve of these orders or not. All right, so executive order number 3. Assuming this is it. It is. All right, June 22nd of 2022. I think I've written this down.
Okay, I've managed to make another suggestion for the question of how the Department of Communication is supposed to function. Although I feel like this could be made into a bill with the way it's written.
Okay.
Well, basically, how I've got it written is like, I'm probably going to have to talk to Her Majesty about it. But it relates to the bill so that you can't fire them, basically. But this is my suggestion, but I just put it on here. They could be put into timeout from any and all functions, including be kicked out from the group chats for a certain time period as a punishment for not being active. But they have to be given 3 warning strikes before that happens. And once they feel like they could be active, like actually active, then we could bring them back into the function and back into the group chats.
So if I heard this correctly, hey, look, it says vice chairman this time. So if I heard this correctly,
we're not technically firing them, but we are punishing them.
So are you saying if they don't are these citizens or employees?
It could be basically like the employees. There's not being active. They don't give us an excused absence. They're not communicating us on why they're not going to be here for the meetings.
Okay. Well, when it comes to the unicameral meeting, the only people that shows up in the unicameral meeting is one clerk, one representative, all the senators, and all the ministers. So far, only the Queen has the ability to fire the ministers and senators.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We can't fire them, but we can basically punish them.
Yes, but well, no, the Queen already has a punishment for them. It's written in the second royal decree where that decree created a judiciary committee so they can actually get put on trial by the legislature.
Okay.
By the legislature to, get on their butts about why you haven't been active in these meetings and such, because you are constitutionally obligated to be in these meetings. Like, I get it. You have a job, you have work, something came up. If that is the case, say it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, tell us that you're unavailable and probably show us that you're unavailable and not just trying to ditch us. So no, Her Majesty already created a punishment for every legislator, including myself and herself. So she's already done all that.
My head
it's all good. It's all good. She's already done all that. All right, so back to this.
And I'll just mark that out.
Yeah. So back to this real quick. So here's the third executive order. Executive order from the Prime Minister, the Queen of Minix, regarding the creation of the Census Bureau in the executive branch of government. So basically, it's the Department of well, it's not really called the Department of Census, but it's the Census Bureau. It's another department. Part 1 says, I am creating the Census Bureau to oversee the population count of our nation and its federal counties. It will have a total population count, total national death count, population count by ethnicity or nationality, and population by federal county. That's what it'll all have. Part 3 says it'll be taken charge by the Secretary of the Census Bureau to run and oversee the operations of the Census Bureau. And then Part 4, the last part, says the Secretary of the Census Bureau shall only report to the Prime Minister, me, for any changes to the Census Bureau or anything in his or her jurisdiction. So, what do you think?
It's all right. Not bad.
Yeah. Well, since I'm the one doing all the graphs, I'm basically in charge of the Census Bureau until someone gets in it. So I'm handling the Census Bureau right now. But okay, if you're fine with it, I'll put it up in a poll and see if people are okay with it. So this is how we're going to do our approval votings. I mean, they're the same way as voting, but okay, so like say there's like a bunch of people that voted we like this order, but a lot of people did not vote at all. I'm going to assume that everybody likes it because obviously they don't seem to care to vote for it. So I'm going to assume everybody likes it.
Right.
So if I get a bunch of approvals, but not a lot of people voted, I'm just going to automatically assume they approved it. I know it sounds bad, but not a lot of people can. They're not mandated to vote. I'm trying to tell them, hey, don't forget, there's a ballot here. So, but I can't force them to vote. So I can annoy them to vote, but I can't force them to vote, nor coerce them to vote. Big difference. I could try to persuade them or encourage them to vote, but I can't do anything else. Let's. Okay. Yeah, I'd need to update the website by a lot. Well, good thing I'm going to the palace tomorrow because I'll probably be doing that tomorrow if I actually do it this time. Besides, I gotta update I gotta update everything because of the new House bills. Oh man, I gotta update everything. I didn't think about that honestly. All right, well, that was all the executive orders. I'll put that up as a poll as soon as I can. Right now, I'm trying to make the voting histories for all the bills that were passed recently, and the ones before. Well, no, House Bill 19 was the only one we worked on. That's right. So that one's already done. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. This is House Bill 21. This is House Bill 19. Okay. So I need to make a voting history for this one. So this one's done. This one is done. Okay. So I'm going to make a copy off of this one. I am going to call it House Bill 19. And then get rid of that. Share with the same people. Make a copy. Because as far as I'm aware, I did not make it because the voting thing is still in the thing. So let's see. Polygon. All right. Population. I'm doing like 300 things at once. So. Okay, yeah. So work on that. Work on figuring out how to work the Department of Communications, and then show it to me, and I'll figure that out. I am going to put you in charge to see who's actually communicating in the chat rooms at all.
I'm already getting started on that.
Oh, right. Let's get this over with. You are an ambassador to 8 nations. You're probably going to need a Twitter account.
Okay.
So I suggest just make an account, call yourself an ambassador, and then I'll put you in the chat rooms for those nations.
Okay.
Yep. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let those nations know either tonight or tomorrow that you are going to be the ambassador ambassador to Nyx for those nations. So okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Well, we got another nation that joined the Union State Organization. That's a good thing.
Nice.
Yep. Yep, that's nation number 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, nation number 5. Yep. So since it passed, I'm going to I'm gonna confirm with them first before I add them into that chat. But I'm gonna do that later. I'm doing like 100 things at once. So okay. Okay, so keep right there. All right, I'm gonna work on the map first. I'm gonna get the map over with. Population 1 through what, 5? Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Green, green, green. All about that green. It's all about that green, 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 green. All about that green. Was it dark green? I think it was dark green. Yeah, I think it was dark green. So like right here. I'm going to assume that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 through 5. So that's basically everybody. All right, so this one. Okay, that's dark enough. This is basically every county. There we go. Now I'm actually adding the like demographic things on here.
And I guess tomorrow I'll be making that Twitter account so that way I can start communicating with the other nations.
Yep.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I did. Nice. Shake that. There we go. All right, is it gonna let me fill this or not? I don't think it will. No, I probably won't. Fine. Then I'll do it myself. What? How does that work? Hold on. Not any of the lines are separated, right? No, it doesn't look like any of those lines are separated. No, they're all connected. Weird. I don't understand why that's not connected. That's quite annoying, honestly. You know what? I know how to fix that. Where's the...
Alright, so I've got the Queen of Knicks group chat down for October. I've already seen who's active and who's been completely quiet.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay. Well, don't report the number yet. Wait till October is over. So on November 1st, then give me...
I'm just making it notes right now, just so that way I know who to look for.
Yeah. Yeah.
This October's not over yet.
I need to make a citizenship application because if I am accurate of what this man said today, yeah, I gotta get this guy a citizenship application, see if he wants to be a citizen or not. But if not, that's okay because he needs to sign a petition too anyway. So we really do need more citizens though. I need to ask him if he's got any form of communication. Does he have a Facebook? Does he have all that stuff? Like, because that's important because that's where we're at right now. We're not really virtual. We have land. We just don't get on it much because they're so far away. I mean, we technically do have land here in Jefferson County via Talbot Federal County, but that's not like down the street from everybody. And of course, it's the Royal Palace, so that's the only and of course that new citizen that we got also. There's land claim over there, but again, it's a house, so yeah, we don't have like a good chunk of land that would be a good meeting spot for people. So we Her Majesty said that she wants to make the unicameral meeting place or any really meeting place at Iroquois Park. So that's what she said to do. So.
I could just walk there.
Yeah, you can. I have to just drive there for 30 minutes. Let's see.
But yes, I'll definitely go ahead and start making a Twitter account for the nations and stuff. And I'll let you know when it's done.
All right, let's see if I can do this. I don't think I will, in all honesty, because this requires a lot of eyes.
Oh, I need to wake up. All right.
Okay, so that's how it is. Okay, so one, I need to edit this because I need to make the borders black. Here we go. Update. One overlay. Use the style. Update all. Yes. That better not fuck up my map. I'll be really upset.
At least take the previous process before you do.
Nothing seems messed up, so I guess we're okay. Yeah, I'll just undo it if that's the case. Okay. No, why is it still white bordered? The heck? No, I made it. Didn't I update this to make it black? Is it doing that thing again where it'll say it updated, but it won't update? Is that what it's doing? Is that what it's doing right now? Is that what it is? Yes. Update. Darn it. Why won't you update? It won't update. Why won't it update? I don't know. This is weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. It'll look weird, but it'll get the job done. I mean, it's gonna be the same color as Iroquois Federal County anyway, but my OCD will go nuts if I don't fix it. There we go. Here we go. There we go. It's getting fixed now. It's looking good. It's looking pretty. And I think I'll just edit it in a way that I'm able to edit it. And then I'll just change the colors whenever I want. That's basically how it will work, really. Here we go. 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 Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. It won't look nowhere near like the original border, but at least it'll color it. That's all I care about. There we go. Now the map looks a little better. I know what I should do. I should take screenshots or pictures. There we go. Yes. Anyway, I should take screenshots or pictures of each federal county and put it as a picture instead. Because by the Constitution, I cannot publicly show where we actually have land at. I mean, and only that, I still got to ask. I even asked the royal family if I'm allowed to put their palace on the website too, so people can know where it's at, because she is technically a public official. But
yeah, you would definitely need to have permission to do that first.
Yeah, so that part's obvious. But the reason I said that is because I'm going to take a picture of each federal county and then be like, do something like that. It's something like that. I don't know. It's one project at a time.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Can't do everything at once. We're human.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Well, I'm now gonna like color everything now. So there we go. If Senator Ross is so concerned about not being able to do all these roles, maybe he should start trying to get us more citizens in Texas so we don't have to worry about it.
Right?
I mean, I'm just being legit. I mean, I get it. Everybody's busy. Everybody's, struggling to do stuff. But, I have a job. I'm struggling with money. I got family.
We've all been there, basically.
I got family that bothers me every now and then. I'm still doing this.
I am too. And I work on my other YouTube channel, but that one's been kind of dead for a little bit because I've been going through so much crap the past month or so. So it's definitely been on a bit of a stressful side. But I'm getting there. I'm actually going to start recording a few videos tomorrow.
Yep. All right. Okay. So the map is done. I'm satisfied. So I'm gonna get rid of it now. Go away. Okay. What else am I doing? Okay. What sucks too is I have to look at every single bill again. I mean, I got all, it's. I'm not gonna say I have all night, but I can do it all night if I want to. I've done it before.
No, you especially because you got work.
Yeah. Man, that sucks. You can't take any of my videos and put them on yours. It's stupid.
Nope.
What kind
You
of
have
premium?
to have
What kind of
premium
premium?
to do that.
What kind of premium? Like what? Like what's a premium? What premium?
It's basically like Spotify. You gotta pay premium for special effects and stuff like that. Same thing with YouTube with special effects. I don't know, it's weird. But basically, to download other people's videos, you need to be able to pay for premium.
How much is that?
I forgot. Let me see if I go back to that real quick.
Yeah, tell me how much that cost. That's something we could probably work with. I didn't know that was a thing, but I guess that makes sense because if you watch Markiplier and he does all those fancy special effects and shows off some videos and whatnot, and be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot the guy has the money for it." So
Okay, so basically, YouTube Premium is basically $11.99 per month plus tax.
what is it?
$11.99 per month plus tax.
That's not too bad, but crazy.
Yeah.
Oh well, here's some news. WLKY says the majority of TARC workers, like TARC buses, the workers union vote to call a strike if necessary. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're not treating their employees well, huh?
I guess not.
Why is that now? A surprise.
Weren't you one of them at one point?
What? TARC
As
drivers?
a TARC rider, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've never read it.
I mean, you weren't a
God,
TARC
I've
worker.
got
but
so
you're a
many
TARC
stories
rider,
when it comes to
so
TARC
it's
of like, it's crazy. There are good drivers and then there are bad drivers.
Yep.
And one of them actually made me so freaking dizzy with the way they swerve back and forth. I'm just like, I hope I don't get this person again.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, like I've never gotten car sick before that person ever. Like it made me so nauseous. I was like, okay, I'm done. Get me out of here.
Right. Okay.
Thankfully, I've never had that person again. I've had a few other people here and there. Some of them I actually like. Some of them I've actually seen more than once.
Yes.
They're actually pretty cool people. I don't know why they're
Years, no nays, no abstains,
right.
2 absence.
I guess something must be really going on down there.
Yeah, when I plan on I'll probably do it next year, but I think next year I'm actually work on my podcast and actually be a podcast, like actually do videos over a topic or 3 and do it for like a whole hour or more. So people can know my opinions on things and how the Queen of Knicks will handle it if that were to occur, some things like that. Now, I'm obviously a Knicks podcaster, so I'm going to try to talk about Knicks a lot more. It's like
just pick certain topics that would relate in Knicks.
Yeah. So
basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just make sure you're not talking too much, because that could actually hurt your voice from talking so much. I've been there.
Yeah, no, it can. It can. I've done it before, so.
I think a lot of
if you watch Larry Sharp long enough, it kind of rubs off on you. So I mean, he did an 8-hour videos talking about all of his policies he'll do for New York State. So I mean,
oh my
if
God.
he can do that and drink water all night doing that, I can do it too. I'm not going to, but I can do it. So
I wish you good luck on that. Honestly, I debate on doing that or overnight
well, that's
thing.
another thing too, right? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. So like we're trying to make a country. I'm the only prime minister. My position doesn't become an elected position until we
Mm.
get the island. So that's that's the issue there. So because everybody only knows my policy on things.
Yeah.
So far, everyone loves my policies, and I hope they stick with it. That's cool. I'm okay with it. I hope they stick with my policies. But at the same time, it's like, what about everybody else's policy? Maybe I don't like your policy, Austin. Maybe I
Everybody is
want to let
not
this guy
pitching
off.
in on more. Like, we need people to start pitching in on the policies they actually want.
Right. So, like, are my policies actually good? Do they sound good? Should they be a thing? I mean, but it's up to the people. Read the Constitution. Does our Constitution sound good? Does our law book sound good? Like,
Mhm.
give us feedback. No one's giving us feedback. I wonder if we're shadow banned is probably why. Why would we be? Because we're libertarian. Oh, right. No, sorry. What did the media call us? Oh yeah, domestic terrorists. That's what they call us now. That's right. Let's be real. Let's be real here. Okay. Don't want to give any misinformation. We're not libertarians or Republicans anymore. We're called domestic terrorists. So, right. Sorry, YouTube. I said the right word this time. We're domestic terrorists. So,
They haven't kicked off the meetings yet, so I thought they're going to.
like
Anyway.
even Facebook is trying to give me fact checking assistant to protect my people from
I remember that. That is kind of like funny.
misinformation. I'm like, misinformation from my own people. These are just things that I want people to watch, but they don't have to watch it. Like, and I still have over 600 videos to post on that group page anyway. So, yeah, I'm trying to catch everybody up on those videos. I mean, I know they're not Nick's videos, but those are videos I want people to actually watch in case they want to switch ideologies or something, or or maybe they'll get good ideas out of the videos or something. And obviously, if you live in Kentucky, you want to hear Bashir talk about stuff or not, or just yell at Bashir over a video. Matter of fact, Bashir actually turned the comments off, so we can't criticize him anymore. So I'm sure, which is actually, pretty sure that's not allowed because we're supposed to be allowed to comment on him. So, but I don't think anyone gives a shit. So,
No. Honestly, if I was him, I
which
probably
is
would have
fine
said yes.
because we could just go. Which is fine because we could just go up. People could just go up to his mansion again and scream at him from there. It's like, fine, ban us online. We'll see you down the road. So, and people have
If you
done
don't
that.
want to see us down the road, turn the comments back on.
Yeah, right. And people have done that. People have done that. Like, it's crazy. Okay, so get rid of these.
I guess we all have our inner Karens.
Yes, we do. Wait, it said 3 votes. Oh, whoops. Okay. There we go. Oh, that reminds me. Tomorrow is the Constitutional Court trial. I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
I bet. I got a few things to do.
Over a bill that has a vague section in it. Like, all because a section of a bill is vague. That's literally what the whole trial's about. Because part of it is vague. It's like, okay, it's vague. Why don't you fight it? It's like, you know what? I will fight it in constitutional court. I'm like, over a bill? Yes. So that Her Majesty challenged it. So, and she challenged it in a way where the Court of Ministers is involved, the whole Court of Ministers. So that's a separate ball game because that's a supremacy branch right there. So, but she cannot be alone in that trial, so she has to get her other ministers to be with her. Trial. She can preside it, but she needs the whole court to work with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All because, what is it? I think it's yeah, all of section 1 is too vague. That's the only reason why it's being challenged. So the unicameral passed it. You were there, but I can't sign it into law until the challenge is over. So anyone I'm putting forth an imperial decree that okay, sure.
Okay. Oh, this.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if the Constitutional Court trial is actually tomorrow. I'm assuming that because she gave me that look like, oh no, we're having it. Oh no, we're having it this Friday with that evil smile crap because her laptop's fixed now apparently. So I guess that means she's gonna get prepared. No, when she challenged it, she straight up yelled at me saying, "You know what? I'm making a document on that right now." It's like she all caps it and everything. Like, all right, chill. I got you. I got it. You're challenging it. I get it. All right, let's see.
I guess that's why she's the queen, because queens have to be bossy.
Yeah. Okay, and this one is 2. Is that correct? 3 and 2. Yes. Okay. And this is for House Bill 19. That is correct. Okay, so enact. Okay, that needs to be changed. Okay, title. Here we go. Reforming and reenacting Article 3 of the Constitution. Yeah, that's the one. I cannot post it in that manner. There we go. Center. Arial. Shrink down to 8. There we go. That is not the correct date. It is September 29th. Yes. No. August 29th. Did we not have a meeting in September? The heck? Hold on a minute.
Maybe it was either that or we rescheduled.
I know we skipped a couple. Hold on a minute. Did we have a unicameral meeting in September? Hold on a minute. Because now I'm a little confuzzled. Is my media off? Yes. Okay. Good, because I'm going to look up broadcast. Assuming you posted it. Okay, there's the 9th unicameral meeting. So that's the one we did that's the one we finished all the bills. Which reminds me, you did not. I know I said post the full version, but are you going to split that video up?
I gotta find it first. I got a few things a little disorganized right now, but
okay, no, that's fine. No, that's fine. I didn't know if you were going to split it up or not. I mean, it's only an hour long, so you probably don't even really have to if it's only an hour. So,
it depends on if I have it there.
The executive meetings are 2 hours. I mean, the unicameral meeting can go on as long as it wants, depending on who's presiding.
Right.
So, let's see. Executive meeting. Always about the meetings. Hold on a minute. Something's wrong here. Hold on. Something's wrong here. Hold on a second. Something's up here. Give me a second. Okay, this one was September 2nd. Hold on a minute. I won't lie, I am a little confuzzled. Give me a second. Calculator, September. Unicameral meeting. The first unicameral meeting of September would be on September 12th. It said you posted this. It said you posted the 8th unicameral meeting on September 2nd. That's when you posted it.
Okay. So this would be the
hold
ninth.
on, hold on, hold on. If the 8th unicameral meeting, since you posted it on Friday, which is September 2nd, that means this was the August 29th meeting. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Okay, I'm good. Satisfied.
So it's already on there?
Yep, all good. I'm a little confused though, because we on the YouTube channel, I'm going all the way down, right? Okay, so I see the 6th unicameral session, but I don't see number 7.
I think I forgot about downloading that one.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna go to my talk show and see if I did number 7, because I don't know,
Maybe.
or maybe it didn't get recorded. Maybe
It's a possibility, because I don't know.
playlist unicameral sessions. Let's
What
see.
number was it?
The
The-
7th one. Okay, so I was the one that recorded the first one, the second one, the 4th one, and the 5th one. Those are the only ones I recorded.
So you said it's the 7th one, right?
No, wait, you recorded the 1st and 2nd one. Hold on. Then how did I get the... Oh, wait, I added them to a playlist.
If you're talking about the 7th one, I believe I got it here right now in my files.
Do you really?
They're
Okay.
all in parts, but I
Okay.
think it might be the wrong video. I just haven't labeled the 7th executive meeting.
That's probably it.
Are we sure though? Because I posted the full version, and you texted me right after it was posted that it was the wrong one. So we've already had that video on. But it's
Yeah, okay, so I only
hold
recorded
on.
the
Let me look
fourth-
at it. Let me look at the channel real quick. Just
So
backtrack.
I only recorded the 4th and the 5th one. That's the only ones I recorded.
Oops, turn off. All right, let me go here.
Because there's the 9th one, and then there's the 8th one. And then if I go all the way down, all I see is the 6th one.
All right, we got the 9th unicamera. I have 6 executed. Okay, so the 7th meeting that I have in here saved in my files is basically the 6th executive meeting. So I don't think we saved the 7th.
Unicameral.
Oh, you're talking about the unicamera?
Yes, unicameral. Yes.
All right, so far we've got the 9th one. Let's backtrack. 8th. 5th. Yeah, we're missing 6th and 7th. No, that's the executive meeting.
Yeah, so you're seeing the executive meetings, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we got 6 unicameral. Where are you? And we got the 2nd unicameral. That was 9 months ago. Around the time we were having that tornado season.
Wait, do you know how to sort it? To sort your videos? Do you know how to sort your videos?
I mean, everything's labeled exactly.
Well, no. Go to click that sort by button, right? And do date added to newest.
I don't know how to do it.
It looks like a 3-bar thing. It says sort by when you're on your list of videos. Top left.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and then click date added newest, and then it'll sort all your videos from the newest one to the oldest one. The newest one.
I only have options of recently uploaded, popular, or canceled. I'm gonna probably have to check that on my computer.
No, you can do it on your phone. Hold on.
It's not showing me any options about sorting it from new and old. It's really not. So I'm gonna have to definitely try that on my computer. Because it's not gonna show me that.
Why? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Nothing in life makes sense.
See, look. This button right here.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now on my phone.
See, they added newest, they added oldest, and then other thingy.
Right. Let's see if hold on. All right. Same option
Oh,
right here.
that is bright. I really cannot see it. That's blurry for me. There we go. Oh no, it's bright again. Okay, there we go.
All right.
Yeah, see sort by.
See the options.
And you click the sort by button.
Yeah. Those are the options this gives me.
Hold on. Hold on. I see something. Hold on, I see something. Go back to that. Swipe it up. It looks like you can swipe it up more.
No.
No?
It doesn't.
That is weird.
Yeah. That sounds like when I have to check on my computer.
Wait. It said recent, right?
Huh?
Is recent one of the options?
Don't think so.
Click sort by, and what does it say again?
It says recently uploaded, which is
Yeah, do recently uploaded. Do
and
recently
then there's
uploaded.
Popular, and then they have the cancel button.
Okay, yes. Do click on recently uploaded. That should sort your videos.
It's pretty much the same as before.
So the first video you should see on that list of videos you have is your news report.
Yeah, the news report that I made for this week.
And then under that is the 9th unicameral session, right?
Yeah, the full first.
Okay. Okay, so if you go down from the 9th, then you'll see the 8th. And then you go down from the 8th, you don't see another meeting until you see the 6th one.
Okay, 8th unicameral.
It's after the 2nd executive meeting. Doing a little housekeeping. That's what it looks like we're doing.
Yeah, we're missing the 7th unicameral meeting.
You see, that's what I thought we did.
Yeah, we're missing the.
You know what? You know what it was? I think it was
What?
my fault. I think it was my fault because I think you actually labeled it correctly as the 7th unicameral meeting. And I was the one to tell you that you were wrong. And it was the 8th. So, but I'm so confused because, hold on. We did hold on a minute. I know Her Majesty was in this meeting. Hold on. Who voted in this bill? Me, the Queen, and Caitlin. Okay. This was August 29th. So this was this video was posted on September 2nd on the same week. September 2nd is on the same week as August 29th. Okay. So, and this is from September 2nd, correct? Yes. And this bill was passed on August 29th, correct? Yes. Yep, that was the 7th unicameral meeting, and we labeled it wrong. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do some housekeeping. Just rename it. Forget what we said on the video. It ain't going to change. We're okay with it. Go ahead and just relabel it. Just relabel the title 7th, and then go back up to the 9th one and relabel that as 8. And we'll just call it a typo, and we'll correct ourselves in the future. It's all good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So label the 8th session to 7th, and then the 9th one to 8th. So that's all. Little housekeeping. Nothing wrong. Okay, well that was fun. I still gotta do a lot of updates. I guess we're going for 10:30 today. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and lead the meeting at 10:30. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with this. All right, so August 29, 2022. Yep. Okay, also Queen and Caitlin. Yep, and then Ross and Chelsea. Yep. Okay. So this is now finally done. Now, and then after 10:30, it'll be an hour and 30 minutes till midnight, and then House Bill 19 polls will be closed. officially. And then tomorrow I will announce, probably not on video, I'll announce to the citizens that the House Bill 19, the decision is final. Of whatever it has. So let's see here.
Let's see if it worked.
Okay,
Yep.
so this one is done. All right. Make a
Let's
copy.
All right, it's been fixed. Housekeeping done.
Yay.
All right. Got 10 minutes left.
I'm just gonna go ahead and write the results on the bill itself. I'm not going to announce it, but I'm gonna write the last action part on House Bill 19 because I already know what's gonna happen. So, because of what it looks like, I already know what's gonna happen because everybody's only got till midnight. So, All right, I'm gonna work on House Bill 22 now. Now, like I said, I cannot. Now, I thought I made a way better title than that. There we go. Yeah, next time I'll definitely make a better title. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Yeah, there's a lot of things I gotta update. I don't know. Maybe we should wait till next year. All the bills are done, but there's so many things I want to propose. But I guess to make it easier on us, we can not have any bills. I mean, we still got to go to unicameral meetings, but this time maybe it'll actually be a discussion over something. Unless you got bills to propose, I mean, we can still work on that. I have no problem with doing a lot more bills. So I just don't know.
Honestly, my brain's asleep right now. It's been like that all day. Work has my brain completely shut off, and I'm just like,
hey, we worked on over 30 bills this year, so we made a lot of legislation this year. So, and there's still a lot more to come.
My actual job was really busy this morning, and I've just been on a constant news. I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, fall break is coming. Our government fall break, which is mandated by the Queen.
Is NDC related to that?
Huh?
Basically, is the channel related to that, or do I still keep going with that?
What's that?
The channel, does that have a fall break or no?
No, because you're contracted.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so no, you're still doing Nick stuff. But that's the thing, though. That's all you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're doing. You're just only worrying about Nick's Delta broadcasts, because if the Queen finds out you're doing other government stuff, she's gonna get on you. So, so yeah, our mandated fall break is on November 18th.
Which means you also have to realize that too when you're on fall break.
Oh, I know. The Queen gets on me all the time every time I try to slip up and work on government stuff. So yeah, no, all the time. She'll find out. She'll give me that look, and it's like, I confess. It's like, what? So, I mean, dude, you were there.
Yes,
She almost did a royal decree to put us on break on that one day. It's like, no, you need a break. It's like, no, we need to get stuff done is what we need. It's just I'm not getting enough help. So
yeah, it's just like she's got to fix some stuff about something, so she will call it out.
Oh yeah, she'll call me out. No, I'm comfortable making more bills. I mean, there's a lot more things to still discuss about and work on the Constitution and the law book some more. There's just still so much that needs to be added, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because believe it or not, none of it involves tax money. This is just writing stuff down. That's all it really is. And then obviously, my job is to make sure it happens. That's the
Mhm.
only. That's the
And
only.
my job is to record it happening.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah. So I mean, but that's the funny. Look at all the government stuff we're doing, and no tax money is being used.
Mm.
So
Hey, there's an idea
and
for
there, and if there is a
Watchmen.
bill, that tax money is involved, it goes to that Treasury Committee first before it goes to the unicameral. And if it doesn't pass the Treasury Committee, it ain't going to the unicameral. So our taxpayers' money is kind of safe, even though we only have one taxpayer. But still, here you go. Your money is safe right now, Bree.
Yeah,
Your
because it's
money
going
is
towards
safe
the
right
island.
now.
It's not allowed to go towards anything else.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
Because we want to make that island happen.
yep.
Literally. That's one of the biggest things we're focusing on right now. Like we're trying to catch up.
Well, as the enforcer of the Constitution, I do have to say something. Give me 1 second. I'll have to find it now.
Mhm.
All right, let's see. Here it is. You gave me your taxation contract, correct?
It should already be done, yes.
Okay, well, there's an issue.
Did we do that one only online?
No. All right, Bree, you have two options. Option one is to redo the entire contract entirely, or scrap it, because the contract itself is violating the Constitution, and here's how. You know how you chose 2027 to be the end date for how long you pay taxes for, which is 5 years
Yeah.
total? The Constitution says you're only allowed to do it for a year.
Oh.
Yeah. So I found that out recently, but I didn't want to really put that, that much thing
Well,
into.
I guess we could.
Then my
Right.
constitutional brain kicked in, and it was bothering me. It was telling me to fix it, and I decided to do it now. So.
Well, we could write it, and then I could just go ahead and sign it in person, so that way it'll be done.
Oh yeah, of course. But yeah, so no, it's only for you're still paying taxes. So I'm keeping your same taxes that you've already paid for, but instead of for 5 years, by the Constitution it says you're only allowed to do it for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So that also means I gotta fix the contract itself. That means I gotta get rid of that option. I gotta get rid of that option of pick when the contract ends. I gotta get rid of that option. Now for the income tax, the property tax has an end date where you can choose, but the income tax is limited to 1 year and 1 year alone. So I need to get rid of that. So yes, you're only allowed to pay income tax for 1 year, and then after that 1 year, you have to renew it. So yes, you have to renew it. After that 1 year.
Just like we have to renew the citizenship application
every 2 years.
Yeah.
So what, March 1st, 2024? Which reminds me, I don't know if anyone will be okay. The meeting's about to end, so I'll just go ahead and talk about this for a little bit, because we got a lot of stuff done, and I'm happy. Me and the Queen has talked about this. We thought about going to the old traditional calendar, where March 1st is the new year, not January. Because if you think about it, every new year is supposed to start in spring. Then it goes to summer, then it goes to fall, then it goes to winter, and then here comes spring again.
And that's basically when new life is created.
So here's the thing, though. Because everyone being so used to the Roman calendar, which everybody is on, is the Roman calendar.
Mm-hmm.
okay, where January 1st is the new year. I'm not going to stop them for celebrating New Year's on January 1st, but if Nix does decide to adopt I forgot the name of the traditional calendar, whatever the calendar is. If we decide to adopt that calendar, we're not going to change the years or anything like that. A lot of nations do that, and I don't do that. No, it'll still be 2022. It's just the months will be a little bit different. So New Year's will be on March 1st. Is it January 1st? So we'll be about 2 months. Yeah, we'll be about 2 months late into a new year, but we'll still be in a new year regardless. So
Are we
like,
going to be following the holidays like Christmas and all that stuff?
oh yeah. Like December 25th will still be Christmas. November, the last Thursday of November will still be Thanksgiving. It'll still,
Because I know some people are
October
talking
31st will still be Halloween, all that good stuff. But it's just New Year's will be on March 1st instead of January 1st. That's the only difference.
Mhm.
But because everyone's so used to the Roman calendar, I'm not going to get mad or do anything dumb to stop people from celebrating New Year's on January 1st. Because now they have another reason to celebrate on March 1st. So, so we have to like if we adopt that, we have to encourage that into our culture once we get our island. So we
Mhm.
celebrate, New Year's on March 1st.
I don't think that would be
January.
too hard to do.
No, I don't, it doesn't really change much. The only thing it does, it delays our calendar by 2 months. That's all it does. It delays our year by 2 months. So while everybody else is in 2023, we're going to be stuck in 2022 until March. That's the only difference, and it doesn't really change much because we'll still be in 2023 regardless.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Except
won't-
next will technically be in 2022.
Yeah. So and there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. We can work with that change in system. Okay, so it ain't gonna hurt nothing. So, but that will definitely be a popular vote thing. Like, I will actually, if I propose this to unicameral, it has to go on the ballot. I'm actually going to put on the bill, this has to go to the ballot because will the people adopt this or no? So, like, it's not a constitutional amendment or anything. It's,
I mean, honestly, in my mind, it kind of makes sense because when spring rolls around, it's like new life basically becomes
yeah,
new.
no, that's how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Like, can you
Like
imagine New
plants
Year's
are
in the
alive
dead of winter?
again. All animals are waking up. All
Yeah.
that good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, life, flower blooms in the spring. Everyone wakes up in the
It's
spring.
just like in the movie Fancy 2 of how spring becomes active. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
So honestly, I would see why I would want March 1st to be the new year.
So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of bills to propose. I plan on making a lot of them. So, and I still need to figure out how to get office supplies to store all this crap in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Senator Bree, thank you for coming to the meeting. I hope we got a lot of stuff done and talked about. So make sure you do the stuff that I told you. I'll get
I've
on.
already got one group chat done. I got to go through the others.
All right. Well, no, just to worry about. Well, hold on.
All of them related to Nix, basically.
No, just the national one. Just the national one. The one on the original group chat on Messenger, and the one on the phone number.
Queen of Nix group chat.
Yes, just that one. Don't worry about the federal county ones. Don't worry about the federal county ones, because even though if you found those citizens inactive, they can still do stuff in the local federal county level anyway. So,
well, and that's why I'll probably talk to you about it outside of the meeting. We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, yeah. So thanks for coming to the meeting, and we didn't even talk about the Nebraska bill today. That's fine. So we'll do that next. That's our goal then. And we'll talk about that next meeting. So
and hopefully some of our other senators or executives will show up this time.
Yeah, really, I agree. All right, Senator Bree. You have a good night now.
You too.
All right.